I'm just going to do a short separate video on these MLD Shepherd hooks. Now, I've been using these for quite a few years now, basically ever since I've been using MLD shelters, so effectively 10 odd years. I've never yet bent one. So Lassie wants to be in the video as well. I've never yet bent one, and I haven't, I hope, lost any, because these bright orange tops kind of help them to stand out. That's an MSR carbon core stake that I just used on the edges there. I only used 2 of those, but I pitched this shelter. Now admittedly it's being kind of sheltered here, but I was kind of interested to see how well the shelter would, you know, stand up, as it were, when using just those pegs. And as you can see, and if you watch my other video of this trip, it's it's done remarkably well. This one here has maybe turned slightly, but is still holding. Now admittedly I probably wouldn't clearly, and then like I said, I just used carbon core because bizarrely the carbon core is about 6 grams and these are about 9 grams. So these are actually heavier than these, even though those are thinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means there's one more somewhere. Should be 6 here. They have a really good grip. Certainly in this ground here, which is made up of, you know, peaty, stony, I mean, it's not soft ground, and like I said, I certainly wouldn't trust them. They're, you know, clearly, if you're pitching in very, very strong wind, use your MSR Ground Hogs or your Eastern pegs. Now, that's clear. But as long as the ground is firm enough, they have, I have to say, very, very good holding power. And I've noticed this before when I've used them to hold my, I might just have to rescue this shelter in a minute because nothing is holding it down now. I have noticed that they have very good holding power when I use them simply for my ground sheets, which is my main use for them, is for holding down my ground sheets, bivvies, and on the less critical points, then I use them regularly on those. And I have to say, you know, even on the non-critical points, I've never had one loose or fail on me. So that's why I was kind of interested to see on this trip, not only to use the tap, the grey Solo tap, also MLD obviously, but also to try those very, very light pegs and just see how they get on. And certainly from this particular trip, Lassie, stay there, they've done very, very well. like I said, they held the tarp up here in this ground all last night without any problems. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button for the rest of this trip and my other camps here, 2 more nights, and see whether this shelter blows away with these little lightweight pegs. Thanks for watching.